Hey guys, it's Chris. Hopefully you guys had a great New Year and a great Christmas with your family. I know it's always a special time of year around here, so we hope it was for you as well. We're back today with another trip tip. Today it's going to be a pretty quick one. We're just looking at a couple of things on our RVi Command Center Tablet. A lot of people buy RVi systems around our Christmas sale, so a lot of times we'll have new users to the system, or maybe you've owned your system for a little while and maybe, to be honest, this is a bit intimidating for you. I know smartphones, tablets, some of this technology with the pace that it changes can be a lot to try and learn. And so we want to kind of demystify some things on the tablet that can happen. They don't happen often, but they are things that our customer service team does have to answer from time to time. And really this just revolves around some of the screens you can access on the tablet. So most of the time when you turn the tablet on, you're just going to press and hold the power button for a couple seconds and it'll start up normally. It'll bring up normal screens that we would go through. However, there's a few other buttons on here. On your tablet, you might have kind of some volume buttons there or some other combination of buttons if you have one of our older tablets. But if you accidentally press any of those other buttons while you're pressing the power button, which can be very easy to do, especially on our A760 tablets, what can happen is you can get into some of the back-end screens that are meant for developers, meant for our software coding guys when they're trying to test certain things. So if that ever happens to you, don't panic. Sometimes it's a factory restore screen. Other times you might see like a camera sensor test screen, stuff like that. If you ever happen to find your way into one of those screens, it's really easy to get out of it. All you're gonna do is just do what we call a hard shutdown on the tablet. And to do that, you're just gonna press and hold that power button right here for about 10 to 15 seconds. And when you do that, it will eventually just go dark. The screen will go dark. And that's essentially just like unplugging a computer. You're just hard shutting it down, you're eliminating any processes it has to do, and you're just starting over from scratch. And then once that's done, what I would recommend is if you're having trouble, especially if you're repeatedly having trouble getting into those screens where, you know, you're like, I don't know how to start this up normally. What I would encourage doing is holding your tablet in one hand like this, and then just pressing and holding the power button like this. So then that way you're eliminating this hand as a problem. So you can hold it like so, press the power button. That's the easiest way to get around some of those back-end screens again, especially if you're having trouble where you're repeatedly getting into those. That's the easiest way to get around that. The other problem that you might run into, and this one's very not common because our software is pretty robust, but if your tablet ever freezes, sometimes if it's in the heat for an extended period of time, or maybe it just gets hung up on something. If it ever freezes or does anything like that, what you can do is the exact same process, just a hard shutdown on the tablet, press and hold that power button for about 10 to 15 seconds, and that's just gonna do a hard shutdown on the tablet, get you out of that loop that it's gotten stuck in. And then again, you can just press and hold the power button for about 2 seconds, it'll bring it right back up, and you can continue using your tablet normally. If it has been in the heat or something like that, and that was the reason it froze, we would encourage you to maybe get somewhere cooler, get it somewhere where it can kind of relieve some of the stress on the processor in order to get back to normal use. So those are just a couple examples of that. If you've got any questions on your tablet, maybe it's a screen that you've seen, or maybe it's just normal use. Maybe again, you are a new user to the RVi system and you're still learning your way around this. We would love to help you out. Please contact our customer service team. We're available by phone, chat, or email. In the meantime, happy RVing. We can't wait to see you next time. Hey guys, thanks again for joining us. We can't wait for you to dive in a little bit deeper on this channel. We've got tons of other great videos on products, stories, tips and tricks for when you're on the road. Before you go check those out though, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on this video. It may sound a little cliche, but it actually really does help us here on the YouTube side of things to make sure that we can continue to provide this kind of content for you. So if you've got any questions at all, never hesitate to reach out. We always love hearing from you. Guys, in the meantime, happy RVing.